Children. Okay, so I was telling you about the clever young man story that day. Okay, so the clever young man was very clever. He had no resources except a dead rat. So he went to the person who was having a hotel. He sold the rat for the cat and got a coin. Then he went to there was a storm. The king's garden was filled with branches and leaves. So he offered to clean the branches, but made one condition that all these branches you will give me. The gardener agreed. Then he gave children sweets, and through them he collected the branches and the leaves. So at that time, the king's potter was in need of fuel. So he told, I will give you fuel and also give your pots to me. He collected pots from the potter. Then he made a plan. He went to the city gate. The laborers were coming. They were in need of water. He told them, I will give you water, but you give me a grass bundle. So they gave him grass bundles. He collected the grass bundles. Meanwhile, what happened? A trader was coming with 500 horses. He sold the grass to the trader. Okay, and 50 bundles of grass he sold. So in this way, he collected 1,000 coins. So this is a Jatak tale. So who was telling the Jatak tale? The Buddhist. Because as I know, I told you that the Buddhist bhikkhus were going to start their preaching their own religion from place to place. So they were telling all these Jataka tales of wisdom. Wisdom means the tales will be useful for your everyday life. Please open page number 90. Page number 90 of your history textbook. You please open, children. Page number 90 of your history textbook. Okay? Please open. Now you see, so in the stones carved out. Okay. Page number 90. Okay. So the sculptures, they were depicting the life of the people. The sculptor means the people who make statues were called sculptors. Sculptors are called people who make images. They were called the sculptors. Clear? So you see, we have studied about the past by the work of the sculptors. There were fortification of walls. Walls means around the forts, walls were made. Okay, so the huge walls, what for they made? They were made for security reasons. Okay, because you know the Mahajanapadas, the kings lived, so for the security of people, what they did, they erected large walls. So you might have seen in Ranthambore Fort in Rajasthan, you see there is a wall around the fort. So why it is made? For the security of the people who lived inside the forts. So similarly, forts towers were there. Towers means to keep an eye on the enemy who is approaching towards the fort. So in the Mahajanapadas, there were huge walls erected around the cities, and also watchtowers were there. In many cities, they found rows of pots, ceramic rings. They were called the ring wells. So what are ring wells? Rows of pots or ceramic rings. Rows of pots or ceramic rings are called ring wells. So you will be why these ring wells were used? They were used either for the garbage bin or for drainage or to be used as toilets. So these ring wells were used. So archaeologists they dig very slowly one by one, and they found the ring wells. So what are ring wells? Rows of pots are ceramic rings. Rows of pots or ceramic. Rows means in lines. In lines, pots and ceramic rings, and also for walls. So why the walls were made? For the fortification of the Mahajanapadas. These walls were made. And there were ceramic rings or rows of pots. They were known as the ring wells. Clear children? Ring wells. So how they were arranged? They were arranged one after another. In some cases, they were used as drains and garbage dumps. Then you see the archaeologists found many homes. These homes were made of wood, mud, brick, and thatch. So because they are all homes. If you make a house out of mud, brick, wood, or thatch, what will happen? That will not last longer. They are all temporary homes. So the archaeologists found the remains of the walls, the ring wells. So they imagined that these ring wells were used to be as toilets, as garbage bins, or for drainage. They also found the remains of the homes. These homes were made from mud, from brick, from wood, and thatch. Okay, clear? I will send the photo, children. Don't worry. Don't worry about video quality. Please do not complain about video quality. It is not in our hands. Okay. Please see the photo. I have sent the photo to you. Then you see what were the which the historians and archaeologists they collected the facts. For example, we come about hello. एक्चुअली शुणु तार मुझे तार गोटे जगह कर पलि तार काटी दिंतु ना फाइनाल हाँ फाइनाल ऑलरेडी हो मैरिज मु पूरा डेट फेट कर पलि आज्ञा हाँ डिलीट कर थैंक्स Okay, so from the we will come across the tales of unknown sailors because unknown they are tales of unknown sailors. So the sailor has told about one Barigata. So Barigata's so he visited the ports and he has described about Barigata. Barigata or it is called Bharuch. Barigata or so we come to know about Barigata or Bharuch. So where is it located? It was a narrow strait. Strait means a water body. So it was a narrow strait of water. It was so narrow that skilled sailors were skilled sailors were called to bring clear the ship from the state. So there were inputs. So imports and exports. Imports means brought in. Exports send out. Remember, export means send outside. Import means brought inside. So export means send out, brought in. Okay. Try to understand the difference between import and export. So export was sent out and import was brought in. Okay. So what were sent out? So from Barigaza, brought in were copper, tin, lead, coral, topaz, cloth, gold, silver coins. So these were imported. Copper, tin, coral, topaz, they are all costly stones, they were all brought. Okay, then exports were, what were exports? Himalayas, from Himalayan plants, ivory, agate, cornelian, cotton, silk and perfumes. So, imports, exports, you try to understand. So, what is brought in is called imports, what are sent out is called export. Please see 92 page. 92 page you see these things are given about Barigaza. So Barigaza had another name that was called Bharuch. So it was a famous port and also it was so it was so narrow that skilled and experienced in order to steer the ship out of it, and also it was many things were exported and also many things were, and there you will see the punch-marked coins. So punch-marked coins. So punch-marked coins were there. So you see this picture, this is a punch-marked coin. You see children, I am showing you in camera. This is a punch-marked coin. You please see. Why? Because there was inscription on the, it was either silver or copper. Gold was not there. Gold coin was not there. It was either silver or copper. You please see. Punch-marked coin I am showing you. Okay. Punch-marked coins, they were either made of gold or they were silver or copper, not gold. Sorry, no gold was used. These are punch-marked coins. These coins. Okay. Then you see other things were exchanged. So there was no standard medium of exchange. That's why things were exchanged for things. So what was it? Paddy, salt. Because there was no money. As we are having money, the things were exchanged for things. Clear? Clear? No. Things were exchanged for things. So white paddy was exchanged for salt, and also in the sea coast many things were there. Then you see about other cities will come to know. Clear? Please see page number 90, 93 open. Okay, now we'll talk about Mathura. So Mathura was famous for many reasons. So you see the strategic location of Mathura. Mathura is located in the gateway of the northeast and north to south. One is its location at the crossroads between Mathura is located in the crossroads between northwest to east and from north to south. That is one point. So we have to talk about Mathura also. Mathura was an important city for the following reasons. Number one, it was located in such a place that if you want to go to northwest from east or from north to south, you have to cross. Second one, okay, center of structure. It was a center of structure. Three, you know, Mathura is the birthplace of Lord Krishna. Mathura is famous for Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is an important Hindu deity. Mathura is also famous for Lord Krishna. And also second capital of Kushanas. So Mathura, why Mathura was famous? Some points I am writing. Okay. Then you see important Buddhist shrines. So we have talked about Barigata or Bharuch. Okay, children. Now we will talk about Mathura. So why Mathura was famous? Please see, don't see the screen. It is not in our control. I am sending the photo of the blackboard to you because of this. Okay, children. Clear? Please don't complain about the visual quality. I am sending the photo. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me explain first. I will send the photo to you. So we are talking about another important city at that time. That is given in your page number 93. 93 you see that we are talking about Mathura. So why Mathura was famous? Okay children, why Mathura was famous? Some points I have written. Number one, its location was very strategic. Why? It was located at the crossroads between northwest to east and from north to south. So generally from northeast, if you want to go to the east, or if you want to go to northwest from east, through Mathura only you can go. Then also from north to south or south to north, if you want to go, you have to cross Mathura. That is one point. Clear? Now second point, It was a center of structure. Because from Mathura, many stone and statues are found from Mathura. Stone statues. These statues with the inscription about men, about women, about kings, about queens, about officers, about merchants, and about craft persons. It is mentioned. For example, we find mention about goldsmiths, blacksmiths, weavers, basket makers, perfume makers, garland makers from the inscriptions. I am sending photo. You please listen. Listen first. So second point, why Mathura was important? It was a center of sculpture because many images and stone sculptures with inscriptions are found from Mathura. There you will come to know about the life of the people of Mathura. For example, we come to know about the kings, about the queens, about the common people like basket makers, like perfume sellers, like the flower garland makers, and about king, queen, princess, etc. from Mathura, from the inscription of Mathura. Third point, it was the birthplace of Lord Krishna. You might have read about Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was born in Mathura. Okay. Then, because of that, now also people go to Mathura and Vrindavan because it is a Hindu pilgrim center. For Hinduism, it is very important. Second one, during the Kushan kings, Mathura was the second capital. So the Kushanas, they ruled over India. The Kushanas made Mathura their second capital. Then also it was an important place for the Buddhists because many Buddhist shrines were there in Mathura. Clear? Now again I am repeating the points. Please remember children. First one, Mathura was important because of its strategic location. Second one, it was a center of sculpture. Third point, it was associated with the birth of Lord Krishna. So for Hindus, Mathura was very famous. Fourth, it was the second capital of the Kushanas. And fifth, it was also an important Buddhist shrine. So there were many shrines were located in Mathura. That's why Mathura was famous. I am sending the photo now. Okay. Okay. Clear? Now, Arikemedu. So what there was many craft persons were there. So one famous craft was called Northern Black Polished Ware. Northern Black Polished Ware. Then you see the Aretine cottage. So Northern Black Polished Ware and also Aretine pottery, they were very famous. So it has got its name from the subcontinent. Then you see in Varanasi also it was Madurai. So they were also important towns of the past. Okay, clear? So they were important for the cloth. Cloth. Okay. So what else was discovered from the by the archaeologists? They are the page number you please refer. 95 page number you please refer. 95 you please see 95 page. Please see 95 page number. Okay. Finding no. History book. Page number 95 history book you please. There were also Shrenis. So what were the Shrenis? Shrenis were solved as so now you see banks what they are doing. Banks are receiving deposits and also giving loans. Okay, banks are receiving the deposit. Suppose you are depositing 1 lakh rupees, they will give you 5% interest. I am taking loan of 1 lakh, they will charge 11%. So 11 minus 5, 6. So these 6% will be the profit of the bank. So the Shrenis were also serving like modern banks. They were giving the raw material, they were giving the training, and they were giving the loans for the trade. 3 functions the Shrenis were doing. One was that they were collecting the deposits, giving money as loans, and also giving the raw material, and also giving the training. And also when you want to go, suppose you want to do business, you want to go to China, you want to go to Iran, you want to go to some other countries, the Shrenis will give you loan. Okay. Okay, I will send, don't worry. So there are rich men. So how the Shrenis were functioning? The Shrenis were functioning like this. Try to understand. I will send the photo. Don't worry. Suppose banks. How banks are functioning? Some people are giving deposit in the bank. You want to keep your money. Okay. If you keep in the house, some thief will take away, or it will be lost. What are you doing? You are keeping the money in the bank. So the Shrenis also, rich people, they deposited the money. Then they gave loan to the people who want to. 95 I told no, Kabya. Please listen. 95 page number you see. History book. Clear? Got no? Yes. Now listen me. How this Shrenis you see in the Shrenis. The Shrenis were giving them interest, less interest. Shrenis were also giving loans to the businessmen who wanted to do business. They were charging more interest. So the rest of the interest was the profit of the Shrenis. Then they also gave raw material, they gave training, and also helped the manufacturers. Okay. And after your trade is over, you will be repaying money to the Shrenis. So, like modern banks are functioning, the Shrenis were functioning like modern banks at that time. Clear? So, the part of the interest, suppose your interest more they were getting, what they were doing for developing the religious institutions like temples. Okay. और हाँ कल दे दिया सब। नया बैटरी डाल दिया। हाँ 1000 रुपया लिया, 4 साल गारंटी है। हाँ? अरे घर में होता तो इतना क्लियर नहीं होता। ये सही। सिक्स का 6 8 9 8 8 दोनों इंग्लिश है। ठीक है आप लोग। ओके थैंक यू। रूल्स फॉर okay. So see please children 95 page. Same page you see rules for painting and using is there. I have sent the photo. You please refer. Okay. So there were specific rules. You know there was a book written by Chanakya or Kautilya. It was known as Arthashastra. So there were workshops, and a supervisor or a special officer was there to look after the workshop. The viewers were coming. Who were the viewers? The young women, differently abled, means handicapped young women, the nuns, mothers of courtesans, retired women, servants of the king, and what they were used for processing wool, bark, cotton, hemp, and flax. For processing wool, okay, flax, bark, cotton, hemp. So wool, bark, cotton, flax, they were being processed in the workshops. So who were working? 5 categories I told you. The differently able women, nuns, mothers of courtesans, retired women, servants of the temple, retired women, servants of the king. Okay, so they were paid according to their work. How much work you did, accordingly you will be paid. Clear? Then you see, third one was that if one cannot come to workshop, you can send from home also. So if you cannot come to workshop, you can send the raw material from home also. You were allowed. Then you see the superintendent. If you talk in the workshop, you will be punished. You should do the work silently. Then also, if you cannot complete the work on time, you have to pay a fine. Sometimes the punishment was very hard. The hands will be cut off. The handicapped young women, the nuns, mothers of courtesans, retired women who are working under the temples, etc. Then you see another city you will read about what is Arikemadu. Arikemadu is in Puducherry. Modern city Puducherry. Arikemadu is part of Puducherry. Okay. Okay. Arkamadu was located near Puducherry. Puducherry, Pondicherry was the old name. Now it has become Puducherry. Pondicherry, old name. New name was Puducherry. Clear? Now you see, so it was in south, a coastal settlement in south. So Arikamedu is a coastal settlement in south. Number one. So a warehouse. Warehouse means before loading or after unloading. For stocking the things, warehouses are made. Before loading you need warehouse. After loading you need warehouse. I will send, don't worry. Before loading and after loading also you need warehouse. So in Arikamedu, what is found? A warehouse is found. Then you see pottery, Roman lamps, glassware, gems. Pottery, Roman lamps, and glassware. They are found from Arikamedu. So we know that Arikamedu had direct connection with the Rome. There is plenty of evidence. You see, these are the potteries. Tamil writing is there in the potteries. Okay, these are the potteries. Okay, so it had direct contact with Rome. So direct contact with Rome. So all these evidences point out that Arikamedu has direct contact with Rome. Clear? Okay. Any other doubt is there? I have sent the photo, you see. Any other doubt is there? Okay. Okay, we will do in the next period. Any doubt is there, we will explain in this chapter. About Rome, we will read. Okay. Okay, no doubt. Next period, we will do the question answers. Photo I have sent. Prithvi, you see. No doubt. Okay, Adram, thank you. Read for the exam, children. Okay, children, read for the exam. All the best. Okay, thank you. So, in short, we have read about many important towns: Arikavadu, Bhariguja, and Mathura. About Rome, something is left. I will teach in the next class. And I will solve the question answers. You will write down. Okay. About Rome, I will teach in the next period, children. You will get one period. You have exam after exam 10:30. When exam is there, class will start from 10:30. Okay, okay. Thank you.